A very good evening to the lecturer and my fellow groupmates here. Okay, my name is Kabilan 301840, and my friend Chang Hui Seng 297670, and my another friend Aliff Ramadan 293 977, and that will be their respective ID number. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to explain our program over here. So I'll be explaining about the node which is in the system. Okay, so number one, Node is included in three files in the system, which is patient information.java, patient queue, and recursive display. So I'll be explaining the node that is in patient information.java first. So technically, the usage in patient information.java is nodes are used to construct a linked list for storing patients' detail, for example, in the node class definition. Okay, so over here, as you can see, in line 21, that will be the usage of node over there. So technically in that specific coding from line 21 is like a node object holds a specific patient information and a reference called next to the next node in the list. And then next will be in patient queue.java. Okay. Next patient queue.java nodes are used within the queue data structure to manage the sequence of patients for consultation. For example, add patient to queue. So that particular will be on add patient to queue on line 15. So particularly that could be node objects are added in queue to maintain the order which patients arrive and wait for their next turn. So yeah, next will be this recursive display.java. Okay, over recursive display.java, the nodes are used to recursively display patient details. For example, display patient recursively method. So over here you can see it on line 6. So here, recursion is employed to transverse through linked list of patient node objects and print their details in a structured manner. So my overall explanation, nodes are like a basic units of data structures that are linked into queues. Each node contains a specific patient information like age, height, and so on. So has a reference to a next node. In the sequence of our clinic management system, node it plays a vital role in organizing a patient's record sequentially and managing patient queues. Not only that, this setup allows efficient data handling and smooth operational flows as well. So yeah, next would be explained by my friend Ramadan. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Aliff. I want to represent the recursive method we use in their coding. Okay, for this case, if the node parameter is null, you can see at the coding, the method returned immediately, indicating the end of the linked list traversal. Okay, so that we can see the recursive call. Display After display the current patient detail, name, age, height, and weight, the method recursive call itself with the node dot next. This move to the next node in the linked list, repeating the process until the end of the list is reached. Okay, and display the format is the each patient information is printed in the structure format, including their name, age, height in centimeter, and weight in the kilogram.
So for the next data structure concept that I'll be explaining is linked list. So we have used linked list here in our patient link system. It will help us store data in an array dynamically. So by utilizing linked list, we can insert and delete data flexibly into the array, and also that the size will be dynamic and flexible. So it would be more efficient and doesn't use excessive memory or memory allocation. And so here it is. We create the linked list and also the king system. So next,
Okay, for the next queue, we can see at the patient queue class. Okay, first queue declaration. Q is you can see Q is a private variable representing a queue data struct that whole object of a type patient information but not. Okay, the construction initialize Q as the instead of linked list, which is a specific implementation implementation of the queue interface, discrete and empty queue when an object of patient queue is installed. Okay. The method add patient to queue. This method add a patient represented by patient information node to the end of the queue using the add method of the queue interface. Okay, next, get next patient. This method retrieve and remove all the next patient from the front of the queue using the poll method of the queue interface. If the queue is empty, it's returned to null. Okay, method to get queue. This method return a reference the current queue, allow access to view or manipulate the queue content without altering the class private structure. Okay, just that for the queue.
Okay, next, I'll be explaining about hash map. Okay, so I would like patient information.java file. Okay, so without further ado, I'd like to explain a little bit about the usage of hash mappers. So like, technically, hash map it stores patient details using key value pairs, where each patient name serves as a unique key map with their corresponding information. For example, their age, their height, their IC number, and in patient information Java, patient details are stored to retrieve from the hash map. So technically in line 145, where hash map is being used to technically saving patient's data to hash map. Okay, so in that particular coding on line 148, in that particular coding, hash map optimizes data and retrieve patient information under some specific keys such as names and ensuring rapid access for modification patient details in the future lah. So for a detailed explanation like how hash map works, so like hash map like associates in data structure in order to store that data in key pairs. At the same time, it will be enabling efficient retrieval of information for unique keys. So in our system, our age, height, weight, and IC number being used for hash map concepts, and at the same time, hash map enhance application performance by minimizing the search times lah. So here is where we include hash maps in our system. So as you can see over here on line 164, patient information, age, height, weight, and IC number are being included. So with these categories of important data of information, hash map is used to save data. Okay, next I'll pass it to Chang.
So for the next data structure concept that we have implemented in our system is stack. So as you can see here, we have created a stack for inpatient booking system called booking history. So there will be function for push and pop. If the history is empty, we'll pop it. And then this concept is used to add or remove information in the patient booking system. So up next is array list. So array list, we use it to allow flexible resizing, so we can modify and store information without having constraint over the size limit or over usage of memory allocation. So here we have created patient list and then array list patient names to store the names of the patient. And next,
Okay, it's me. Okay, okay. Next, I'll be explaining about array. Okay, I will let you to open consultation types.java. Okay, yeah, you already did. So in the line of 5, in line 5, you can see string consultation types. So technically, array is used to store a fixed collection of consultation types offered by our system. So without further ado, like array simplifies the management access to prodify service categories, ensuring consistency and easy service classification as well. So over here, as you can see, private string, consultation types, general checkup, uh, specialist consultation, and that particular row. So that is where array is being used. So for detailed explanation, array is kind of a linear data structure that store element of same data type in contiguous memories, accessed by index position in the clinic management system as well. So array managed to fix collection of consultation types available in clinic, providing a straightforward mechanism for categorizing predefined services as well. So here is where array is being used, as you can see in line 5. So yeah, next I would like to pass it to Ramadan.
Okay, next my part is for array of object. Okay, we can see array of object concept. We use the patient booking system. In the published static class booking node, this class encapsulate booking detail such as name, IC, and IC date and time. Okay, construct to initialize the class. This will with this detail when an object is created. Public booking node, string name, string IC, string date, and string time. Okay. After this, get method for retrieve the name, or get the IC, getter method for the get date, and get method for the get time. Okay, getters provide to access to retrieve each booking detail individually. This construct allow instance of the booking node to store and retrieve booking information efficiently. Okay, just that for me for the array of object.
Right. So now we will be showing the GUI for our project. So when we start running the project, the first thing that appear will be the welcome page. We click the title of our project, Training Management System, and a picture of our system. So when we click next, we'll be going to the next page where we can enter our name, age, height, and weight, and then our IC number. Then when we click save, we will save our data in the system. And when we want to view which data are in the system, we can click view. There we can see our information are displayed. And then there's also the reset button which reset the field. So maybe I add another info. Right, so when I click save and I click view again, it will appear another information. And then we can go to the next page. So for the next page, we have the interface for the information for our health issue. So we can select the symptom that we want to know about, and then we click next, and it will appear a pop-up box that shows the suggestion for how to treat the what's the potential reason behind the symptom and the way to cure from the sickness. So when we click OK, and it will pop up face-to-face to us if we want to do a face-to-face consultation. So if we click no, we come back to this again, where we can check the other information. And when you click yes for if you want to make a consultation and you click yes, you'll be transferred to the patient information page where you can enter your information to book for a face-to-face consultation. So once you're done, you click book and it will notify you that the booking is successful and you can view it in the booking section. So right now, let me show another input. Right, so when we view booking, we will be able to see we'll be able to see the two details in which where we can select it to change the information if we need, or to edit it like this to change the date or time. So let's say if I change it to this date, then time. So the data will be changed and you'll say booking details updated. So the other thing we can do is we can search our information to display it by IC. So let's say if we search 0204, okay, search, we'll filter out and show the details of the one that you have filtered. Then next we have delete button. If you click on delete, it will prompt you to ask if you want to delete the booking, and if you click yes, it will be removed from the table. So that is all from our project. Okay, thank you.